guys, it's Berto with Crazy Dead Duck Gaming here. Back to continue part 14 of our Skyrim modded playthrough on the PS5. So I did indeed pause my video game to be here, so let's boot this up and get it started. So I went shopping off camera to acquire some more soul gems to finish the grind to level 100 enchanting. So I've got quite a few soul gems. I made some more potions, some of the regenerate stamina potions to pay for the shopping. And now I've got enough grand soul gems, or common soul gems, petty soul gems, and lesser soul gems to hopefully get up to level 100 enchanting. We'll see here. So I'm back to trying the headset mic, so there might be some breathing sounds. I tried to pull the mic a bit away from my face just to see if I can cut out the breathing sounds that way. Otherwise I gotta look into buying a better mic or a USB.
You need to leave.
Oh, they're already freaking out at me. See if I have to buy a better mic that I can just set up in my apartment and keep away from my face. Oh,
You need to leave.
gotta set my timer.
Get out of here before I call the guards.
Oh, is she gonna call the guards?
You need to leave. You need to leave. You need to leave. You need to leave. You need to leave.
Maybe I should wait till
You need to leave.
morning so they aren't
You
freaking
need
out
to
at me.
leave. You need to 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 leave. Get out of here before I call the guards. You need to leave.
Jeez, those
You need to leave.
pesky mages are kicking me out of their own college when I'm a student at the college. What a bunch of punks.
You need to leave. 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 Get out of here before I call the guard.
Jeez, touchy mage, aren't
You
you?
need to leave.
I'm a student at the college. Why would I leave?
You need to leave. You need to leave. You need to leave.
Wonder what causes that glitch. I don't know.
You need to leave.
Don't know how to stop it from happening once it starts.
You need to leave. 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 You need
So
to
once we
leave.
get enchanting up to 100, we'll
You need to leave.
craft some gear, and then we should be able to
You
get
need to leave.
our resistances up
You
to
need to leave.
a respectable amount, get our damage up, and
Get out of
should
here
be able
before
to
I call the
start
guard.
questing pretty quick.
You need to leave.
Because legendary difficulty is a bit ridiculous. Like a mud crab
You
will
need
kill you
to
in
leave.
2 shots. Like I said in the prior video, the challenger
You
had
need to
one-shot
leave.
me, even though I had 400 health, with
You
just
need to
a
leave.
lightning bolt.
You need to leave.
So in legendary mode, you need your armor cap, you need your
You
resistance
need to
cap.
leave.
It's
You need
a
to
bit of a
leave.
grind. I mean, there's not really much other way
You
to
need
play
to
legendary other than to level up in town first.
leave. You need to leave.
I mean, you
need
can do
to
the
leave.
stealth archer route and tough it up and try
You
and
need to leave.
get through the low damage in the beginning of the game by leading the enemies around with well-placed shots and stuff, but I think the stealth archers is a little overdone, so
You need to leave. 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 You need to leave.
doesn't look like we have enough daggers to finish
You
this
need
off,
to
so I'm gonna have to go craft some daggers. I do have
You need to leave.
smithing materials with me, so
You
I can
need
do
to
that.
leave.
Doesn't look like we have enough
You
gems
need to
either,
leave.
considering I only got 10 levels with all the commons and
Here before I call
most
the
of the
guards.
lessers.
You need to leave. You need to leave. You need to leave.
Oh yeah, I got a level up while I was shopping
You need
prior
leave.
to, so I'm a bit higher level than I was in the last video.
You need to leave. 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 You need to leave.
Jeez, that took 80 gems
You need to
to
leave.
get to level 80. Oops.
You need to leave. Get out of here before I call the guards.
Okay.
You need to leave. You need to leave.
Divine smile on you, friend. I am an apprenticed wizard, not a pack mule. Oh,
You need to
you lead, I'll follow.
You need to leave. 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 Get out of here before I call the guards. You need to leave. You need to leave. You need to leave.
Jeez, those mages are just
You
pissed off.
need to leave.
Pissy bunch of drunkards.
You need to leave.
There's alcohol everywhere.
You need to leave. 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 You need to
Well,
leave.
maybe I should tell you a bit about my trip
You
around the
need to
world.
leave.
When I left for
Out of here
China,
before I call the guards.
I thought
You
I could
need
join
to
the
leave.
Shaolin Temple. I was in really good shape at the time. I used to be one of the top athletes
You
in
need
my
to
school. Now I'm a bit overweight
You need to.
and gotten lazy in my older age.
You need to
But
leave.
when I was young, I thought
You
the
need
Shaolin
to
Temple would be a great place to go to explore what I thought was the power of the human mind. And I thought they
leave.
would
You need to leave.
be a great place to develop
You need to
even
leave.
more power. I mean, a lot of schizophrenics have delusions
You
of
need to
grandeur,
leave.
as they call it. And that's delusions of grandeur, or
need to
feeling
leave.
that you're uber important to the world because
You need to leave.
you believe you're becoming a telepath. So I thought if I was
You
experiencing the
leave.
power of the human mind, the Shaolin Temple,
need
martial
to
arts
leave.
temple in China would be a great place to go, where they
Get out of here.
really
Call the guards.
develop the power of the human body.
You
So I
need to
thought if
leave.
we combined the two, it would be a
You need to leave.
great experience. Okay, we only got to 83.
You need to leave.
But yeah, when I found out it
You
was a
need to
tourist-oriented site, I was very disappointed.
You need to leave.
Wow. When I found out it was a tourist-oriented site, I was very disappointed. And you know, I thought I was communicating with them telepathically, so I was disappointed that they didn't approach me and talk to me just outright. Okay, no, I want my ring amulet on. Wait, what ring is that? Okay, just in case the challenger comes and attacks us, we're gonna go craft some iron daggers. But yeah, I mean, going to the Shaolin Temple would have been great. I mean, it's a martial arts temple, and I thought if oh, I have more iron daggers. Okay. I thought if I could work with them to develop my body as well as my mind, we could change the shape of the world. But you know, seeing as it was just illusion, and I was crazy dude, I didn't get to do that, so I took off to Africa, where I tried to contact an uncontacted tribe, like I said, and I was wandering around the mountains in Africa, just wandering around in the forests. I guess they're rainforests, so yeah, I was wandering around in the rainforests trying to find this tribe, and I guess I'm lucky I didn't get eaten by a crocodile or something, but I guess God has a way of doing you well when you're got a lot of faith in Him, and not being able to find the tribe, you know, and then getting arrested on my passport was it was interesting to say the least. The prison experience, I always like to say my prison experience in Africa was a good experience because for a prison experience because all the guys were really friendly to me. And they were really interested in having a white guy in their prison with them, so it was pretty funny. But yeah, after I that whole tribe thing fell through, I went back to after I got arrested and deported back to Canada. I ended up in Vancouver for a while after I had assaulted my father.
Spells and incantations for those with a talent to cast them.
I assaulted my father because I believed he was harassing me, so I assaulted my father. I got arrested, put in the hospital, and then my dad, I got arrested, put in the hospital. No, that was after I came back, wasn't it? Oh no, I was having arguments with my father prior to coming, or after coming back from Africa, and I got kicked out of the house and sent to my cousin's house in Vancouver, where
You know, they say
my
knowledge
grandpa
is
was
its own
out there too, and
So,
he got me a
wish to
job with
master the
his
arcane
friend,
arts.
building a house in Gold River. And I went and did that for a while. I helped build his retirement home out in Gold River, on Vancouver Island. And then eventually I ran out of money because they couldn't afford to pay me anymore. And I ended up coming back to Canada, or to Alberta.
Maribel is a fine. Take a look.
And yeah, that's when I assaulted my father, believing he was harassing me in my mind, and got put in the hospital. And that was 2007 when they first declared me schizophrenic, and I realized things weren't as I believed they were before. And then I spent the next few years of my life trying to figure out, you know, what to do with my life, what happened.
Spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
Slowly over time, I started to come to better accept the delusions, and accepting they were delusions and schizophrenia, and I slowly settled into my newfound life back in Canada, and started working in a movie
Illusion,
theater
spells and incantations for those with the talent to cast them.
where I didn't really do much. I just came to terms with
Farewell.
accepting schizophrenia and finding out ways to cope with it. And like I said in the prior videos, I learned that the voices always lie to you, so you got to find out if they know knowledge beyond you, if they'll tell you the truth or any knowledge beyond you. And yeah, I mean, that's how I cope nowadays. I just get them to try and tell me the truth, but they never do, so I don't really acknowledge them too much. But I mean, when I did break into City Hall, it was a bit of the voices, because I do have a lot of faith in God, and God, they say when you talk to God, it's prayer. When God talks to you, it's called delusional schizophrenia. And God talks to me, so I'm clearly a schizophrenic. But I still believe that God is real. I still believe that some of this has some connection to God and Satan and the powers above. And yeah, so when I broke into City Hall, it was partly due to the delusions, but mostly due to the government committing crimes during COVID and you know, trying to do all kinds of unethical things. And you know, like I said, I kicked in their door, whereas they would kick in your door when you break the law, so I kicked in their door when they were breaking the law. And yeah, now I'm coping with the effects of that. I'm forced to visit my psychiatrist on a bi-weekly basis. And yeah, I mean, it's I don't know, it's something. I guess it gets me out of the house once in a while. I don't go out much. Like I said, I paused my video game to be here, so I'm what am I doing? I'm just very much a homebody, and so it's alright to go out and see the psychiatrist once in a while. I guess it keeps me on my meds. And you know, I get a disability fund from the government, so I have an income. And you know, I spend my days working and playing video games and you know, freeloading off the government, I guess. And yeah, I'm gonna go out and get more daggers. Oh, I need more. What level did my enchanting get to? 85. I got 15 more levels to go. Oh, we can get that perk. But I don't know what else to say about that after getting arrested and being put on mandatory psychiatry visits. I just calmed down in the last few years and just spend a lot of time hanging out, collecting disability, and working.
Good morning. I am an apprenticed wizard, not a pack mule. Oh, very well, but make it quick. Lead on.
But yeah, they say schizophrenia is a disease for the highly intelligent and highly creative. I used to be quite the artist back in my day. I also used to be quite intelligent. I probably could have been an engineer had I dedicated myself to university after high school, but kind of didn't care for society much, so I never had much drive to be a part of the greater picture of society. I just like to do as little as I can for society I don't like. And yeah, I don't know, it's alright. I mean, I don't particularly accomplish a lot. I just hang out. But I'm content, so, you know, I'm always complimented by my doctors how smart I am and how engaging conversation can be with me. So that's always a nice little perk. I mean, they all got PhDs and they're always telling me how smart I am. But like I said, schizophrenia is the disease for the highly intelligent. You go to the psych ward and you meet some of the smartest, most creative people you ever met in your life. I mean, you could go to a college of arts and not find as many well-talented people as you would on a 30-person ward. And yeah, it's pretty interesting. You do meet some pretty interesting characters. You also do meet some people that are quite out there in their delusions. But I mean, that just helps keep you grounded a bit, so you don't do too much stuff that'll get you in too much trouble. Although I did challenge the government. But yeah, that's just a bit about myself, I guess. A bit more about myself. So, what am I doing? I'm getting some more soul gems. I might have to do that off camera. Maybe I should make some daggers. What am I looking for here? Enter. What, okay. I mean, when I was in China, I went to Guilin. I'll tell you a little bit about that. When I was in China, I was in Guilin, and it's got one of the most amazing, unique mountain ranges I've ever seen in my life. You could Google it, and yeah, it's just unlike anything you ever seen before. It was completely unique. It almost looked like sedimentary, well, what are the stalactites or the drips of formations in caves? Except these were mountains. They were like sedimentary formations, these dome-top mountains. It was quite a spectacular feat. I was quite impressed with it. And China was pretty interesting. I enjoyed quite a lot of good food out there. And oh, we have no more leather strips. Yeah, I mean, Africa was pretty interesting too. I didn't really spend a lot of time hanging out with the Africans and just smoking weed all the time. But that was pretty entertaining all the same.
Divine smile on you, friend.
I didn't do any safaris or anything. I didn't
I
really
am an
do
apprenticed wizard, not a
a
pack
lot of
mule. Oh, very well, but make it quick.
tourist-oriented stuff in Africa. I more just hung out and lived the life of an African, essentially, I guess. Because I was looking to buy land and start a farm and just hang out there.
You lead, I'll follow. I am an apprenticed wizard, not a pack mule. Oh, very well, but make it quick.
Whoops.
Let's get going then.
Okay, we'll see if the challenger comes to challenge us. We got our resistance jewelry on, so hopefully if he does show up again, should be ready for him.
I've been looking for you. Got something I'm supposed to deliver. Your hands only. Let's see here. Looks like that's it. Got to go.
Yeah, so I don't know what else to tell you. I mean, there are times when I wish the world would experience schizophrenia just to be entertained or experience the spirituality of it. But there's also a lot of negatives to schizophrenia. I mean, schizophrenics have the highest suicide rate in the world. So wishing that on the world might be a bad thing. You might exterminate the majority of the human race if you can't handle the negativity. But yeah, I mean, the spiritual side of it is just an amazing experience, in my opinion.
Good morning. I am an apprenticed wizard, not a pack mule. Oh, very well, but make it quick.
Oh yeah, I bought a staff of familiar Might come in handy with the leveled up familiar. When I was doing that off camera, doing all the things off camera.
You lead, I'll follow.
So we'll wait till nighttime again, see if I can get everybody in here so I can shop again. But I might have to do that off camera again because it's gonna take a bit. So we'll see. I wish I could have got. Oh, we should be training. Oh. I wonder how good an enchantment I can make right now. See if I can do better than what I got custom crafted for me. Oh, I don't have any jewelry. Let's see. Have any boots? I don't have any boots either. Huh. Oh, there's those boots. Let's see what that. 43, still not better than what I got out of Sergius.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
You know, take a look.
Oh. Need to equip our amulet as Zenithar again.
Farewell. So, you wish to master the arcane arts? Farewell. If only I could be free of the mundane day-to-day activities life so often requires.
Mirabelle does a... Take a look.
Well, like eating and sleeping? You don't need sleep. And eating, you're mages. You can just conjure up food in your belly. That would be hilarious.
All right then. You need to leave. Get out of here before I call the guards.
There are few... So, you wish to master the arcane arts? Now, if you'll excuse me.
This is gonna take a while. I thought I could go quicker than this. I thought those 120 soul gems I have would have got me to where I needed to be, but
You need to leave.
we'll have to do that off camera, go shopping again and stock up.
You need to leave. 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 You need to leave.
See what happens if we do Grand Soul Gem. How much does that give us?
You need to leave.
How much experience? I don't think I have enough of those.
You need to leave. 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 You need to leave.
Actually, will she sell us stuff? She's asking us to leave. Will she sell
You
us
need to
stuff?
leave.
Yep.
So, you wish to master the arcane arts?
Oh, we already shopped from her.
Mm-hmm. You need to leave.
I need food for survival mode here. I'm gonna go to the inn, get some food, and then I think I'm gonna call that for the episode and see if I can do some shopping off camera so that we can get enchanting up to 100. Craft our gear. I guess I gotta craft some smithing gear too, so that I can hit the armor cap.
Drink for the thirsty, food for the hungry.
All right, then.
Just say the word if you need a drink or something to eat.
Please don't bother the Archmage unless it's absolutely necessary.
Even with the... I hope you've got some... let's just take a look, then. All right, then.
Okay, so I think I'm just gonna do some shopping and maybe I'll even level up enchanting off camera because the challenger won't attack us in the college here, and I should have enough daggers and enough money to finish the enchanting. I can make dwarven bows as well. Maybe we should do that. Let's go make some dwarven bows then, actually, too. And then we'll call it there on the episode. Yeah, we'll make some dwarven bows and then where's my horse at? Jeez, I think he's gonna fall off the edge if I get on him. Whoa,
Huh?
What are you doing? Don't push me off the edge.
Oh,
Let's quick save. Oops. Okay, so we'll take those and take those. Okay, so I should have everything I need. I'm gonna get enchanting up to 100 and get
Even with
do
the
the
college's
shopping and
laid
stuff
back
to get enchanting
I
up
hope
to the
you've
100.
let's just
I'll do
take
that
a look.
off camera and come back and make some gear, and then we should be good to well, we still need to get our armor cap, but that shouldn't be too hard now that we can make should be able to make smithing, or yeah, like smithing and alchemy gear, and then
All right then.
can hit the armor cap quite easily with that. So this has been Birdo with Crazy Dead Duck Gaming. If you've been watching, thanks for watching, and yeah, have a good morning, afternoon, or night, depending on where you are, and yeah, peace out.